Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, I'm gonna say I told you all this was gonna be the end results about 2, if not 3 weeks ago, because I could literally see all of this playing out the moment that Tony Buzbee brought in Donald Trump's former attorney to defend him and protect his bar license in the VMA Bandit lawsuit against Jay-Z. When I did that video, a lot of people were in my comment section saying I can't read, I don't know how to read, and I'm promoting madness and nonsense on the internet. You see, when I tell you all that I have a accuracy level of 99.99%, this is what I'm talking about. Not because you didn't see what I saw, it doesn't mean that I was lying. And now the internet is catching up to that. I'm just quick. And that's all there is to it. And yes, I'm a smart girl too. I must give myself credit for that. Let's get into this report because Jay-Z, in a stunning turn of events, has emerged victorious in the highly publicized lawsuit filed by attorney Tony Buzbee. The lawsuit accused Jay-Z and Diddy of assaulting the VMA Bandit at a VMA after party in 2000. Now the case has been officially dismissed, and Jay-Z celebrated the dismissal by calling the allegations frivolous, fictitious, and appalling. He expressed belief that the truth prevailed and emphasized the importance of protecting both victims and falsely accused. Now, join us as we go into some more details about exactly what Jay-Z had posted on his Instagram page. Now, also, I see the comments where people on social media say, I can smell a payoff when I see it. No, you're just being malicious in your intentions, because from the get-go, I told you all that our favorite TikTok attorney, Lauren, called it, Candace Owens called it, and most attorneys, they did call it. Far too many disconnect and far too many things not adding up. Now, Jay-Z posted on his Rock Nation Instagram page, today is a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed. This civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. The fictional tale they created was laughable. If not for the seriousness of the claims, I would not wish this experience on anyone. The trauma that my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed. This 1-800-lawyer gets to file a suit hiding behind Jane Doe, and when they quickly realize that the money grab is going to fall, they get to walk away with no repercussions. The system has failed. The court must protect victims, of course, while with the same ethical responsibility, the court must protect the innocent from being accused without a shred of evidence. May the truth prevail for all victims and those falsely accused equally. And Rock Nation post via their Instagram page. Now, as for the court documents pursuant Rule 41 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, plaintiff Jane Doe, by and through her undersigned counsel, hereby gives notice that the above captioned action is voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. Counsel for plaintiff have dismissed this matter with counsel for each defendant who acknowledge and consent this submission. Dated February 14, 2025. So it says, notice of voluntary dismissal pursuant to Rule 41 of the Federal Rule of Civil Procedure, Diddy Combs, House Recordings, Inc., and they list all the companies included. Now, if you guys remember, it was on December 8th, 2023 that Tony Buzbee amended a lawsuit that was filed against Jay-Z. that was filed against Diddy initially. When it was amended on December 8th of 2023, Jay-Z was named as Diddy's co-accused because in the initial lawsuit, what had happened was this young lady claimed that she wanted to go to the VMA's after party. She had a bucket list only at the age of 13 years old, and she was determined to fill the bucket. And as such, she ventured out, leaving the protection and care of her home, and her friend drove her to Radio City. Initially, when the lawsuit was filed, Tony Buzbee said she attended this big White House for a VMA's after party at 9:47 p.m. However, Tony Buzbee realized that was not making any sense because at that point in time, the award show was still on its way. And as such, they amended the lawsuit. However, before the amendment, VMA Bandit claimed that she was taken to one of Diddy's party houses. She was given something to drink. Remember, with Tony Buzbee, you're gonna always hear, "Here, drink this." That's his typical pattern. And we all know it doesn't happen like that, not even in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So that's a huge red flag when it comes to these lawsuits being filed by Buzbee. However, as I was saying, she was given something to drink. Dizzy, boozy, went to a room. Diddy entered Jay-Z. Diddy assaulted her. Then Jay-Z assaulted her. A female stood by, watched the entire thing. She took a punch at Diddy. Diddy was taken a bit back, and that's how she escaped that house, even though it was her first time being there. Now, when she initially filed the lawsuit, she had Diddy named up front. Then she had Celebrity A, Celebrity B. On December 8th, Jay-Z was brought into the picture as Celebrity A. Now, Celebrity B is still anonymous. However, what some attorneys have incited is that what Tony Buzbee was doing, because he realized that he wasn't going to get any of his cases settled from Diddy, he used salacious strategies such as taking it to the media to promote shame, brand damaging image and reputational harm in order to force these celebrities into a settlement. However, Jay-Z, being the giant that he is, Jay-Z was not having it, and like hell, he was determined to fight. Jay-Z since then retaliated, and he went off on Tony Buzbee, accusing Tony Buzbee of giving a former client / side chick venereal disease. Not just that, it didn't end there, because when he made those claims on their Rot Nation Instagram page, he also accused Tony Buzbee of assaulting this woman. And as per a TMZ report, the lady did file a official police report, and she says she has dental records and medical records to prove that Tony Buzbee did assaulted her. Once he was at a place where he got drunk, he pushed a champagne flute in her face, which resulted in bruises, busted lips, chipped tooth, and other things went on. This woman claimed she was literally groomed by Buzbee. So Jay-Z blew that out into the open, and then since a legal battle has been waged against the two. But today, in a turn of events, exactly as I told you guys, the moment that Trump's attorney was brought into the picture, every lawyer had said they have never seen an attorney taking 2 additional attorneys on a case. It's not rare for a accuser to do it, but it's extremely rare for a lawyer to do so. I also divulged with you guys that one attorney was to represent Buzbee in the fight to secure his bar license, because he did in fact file the lawsuit in a county that is not barred to practice. Many people said, but he's licensed to practice in New York. Remember, county is different from the state. There are some areas that falls into a county and they have to abide by those rules and guidelines. So Tony Buzbee was in clear violation. So as such, Jay-Z was demanding sanctions against Buzbee. And that was not the only reason, because Jay-Z's argument is that if Buzbee had had some kind of communication with his client, he would realize that there are far too many inconsistencies in her allegations, and as such, he would have brought forward a better case which is more accurate, or he would not have proceeded to file the case any at all. But it appeared as though what had happened was, the moment that VMA Bandit went ahead and did that NBC News interview, Tony Buzbee discovered the same time as the rest of the world that there were too many inconsistencies in the allegation. Also, it seems as though, as many attorneys said, Tony Buzbee wanted to attack someone powerful with a lot of money who would be running scared, afraid of shame, afraid of bad publicity. But Jay-Z showed Buzbee that he's definitely not the one, neither the two, to be messed with. And as Jaguar Wright always says, Sean Carter, very strategic, very smart. If you're gonna come at him, he'll sit back, relax, watch your every weakness, and use them all against you. And that is literally what Jay-Z did in this case. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Once again, I was right, as I am always right, at least 99.99% of the times. But I want to hear from you. What's your take? While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you all in the comment section. Peace.